Welcome, everybody. It is the night to your day, the scream to your whisper. Shout out to Wifey on that one. We're about to get things kicked off here live from Miami. You got Vail, you got Lil Joe. Playoffs are here for any given Sunday, man. It's time to get shit kicked off and have a gay old time. And by gay, we mean happy, obviously. So don't take it the other way. And if you do, you're a loser. All right. So we got kickoff coming to you live from Hard Rock Stadium. Broncos will kick this ball off. OBJ himself, the LSU vet, going to take this in the landing zone, and he's got some grass in front of him. Looks like he will get up to the 30-yard line, and then we got to talk about Tua Tagovailoa. So, you know, Tua is out here having a fun time with Vail. He's got all the speedsters possible on the season here. Tua has 5,931 yards. He threw 46 touchdowns, 26 interceptions. 16 sacks were taken in this Miami backfield. And remember to log in at the bottom using our channel points here. They will be changing soon. They will no longer be beans. We are changing them away from beans. And here's a funny stat for JaVale. His leading rusher, Devin Achane, is out for this game and out for a couple more weeks here in the playoffs, depending on how far he goes, as Achane is out with broken ribs. But good news for him, he does have Cheetah Tyreek Hill back for this matchup, and then all the links are being spammed in the chat right now. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Donate if you'd like directly to me. The Cash App is Night Scream TV, or you can tip us at Stream Elements. Play action fake for Tua. He's got two guys on corner routes. Can't really run away. Was in the pocket. Should be intentional grounding, and it is. It's going to be a loss of a down, 3rd and 19. There have been 3 playoff games played. We're going to talk about throughout this commentary tonight. And again, we do have a doubleheader. We are coming to you now with this game, 7:30. And then at 8:45, we have the MEL Week 16 matchup of the Saints versus the Packers. So we have a doubleheader tonight. I will be here twice. And at 7:45, Snipes will be going live. Let the heavens rage! And we get an interception right as we get a gifted sub by Crazy, calling it Bark After Dark. Bark After Dark. You know, we start with a quote finally of the night to the day. Let the heavens rage! Yo, crazy. Stop. Shine Chime is crazy. Mont Master, good to see you. Sayancy, good to see you. I'm mad you lost. We're going to talk about that in a couple seconds. Bo Nix getting the handoff and getting laid out is James Cook, the former Buffalo Bill and Florida State star. So Tua turns the ball over. And if you guys are in any given Sunday, I think !AGS still works. You can join the server doing that. I'll do it myself. Yes, if you want to join the server and come and talk a lot of Madden trash with us, as well as just love football, join that server. Kick it with us in the Madden general chat. We post a lot of gambling stuff, goofy stuff, all of that, man. Big community, big family environment. We move on now to 2nd and 12 for Bo Nix and friends, and we'll bring up their stats here shortly. Nick's going to take some time. Open over the middle is Marvin Mims, and he drops the pass. So an incompletion there for Nick's. Ball didn't get there fast enough. It's now 3rd and 12. Looking at Knicks and these Broncos, the 14th best passing offense, top 10 running. Knicks with 4,500 yards on the season, 47 TDs, 22 interceptions. And then looking at it, you know, the Bills are here now. Max won his game against the Chargers. Again, we're going to talk about that shortly. David Long Jr. is in coverage. He goes underneath to Greg Dulcich. It will not be a first down. It's 4th and 5 from the 31-yard line. This is going to be a 48-yard field goal attempt for Will Lutz, the former Saints kicker, now back under Sean Payton. Kick is up, kick is down, and the Broncos take the first lead of the game, 3-0. Now I'm going to go look at these game of the week wagers. I have not looked at them prior. I literally have not looked at them. So I'm going to admit that now. Let me get that out the way before y'all, man, you don't even know what's on the way. I know, usually I do. But right now I don't. I had a long day. I came home after work. I took a nap. We here. So this is the first thing I'm doing off the wake up. It says winner of the game, winner at half. The spread is 6 for the Broncos. So some of you need the Broncos to win by 6. Some of you just need Miami to win, period. There is that. The over-under is at 65, and I will say this now. I have a shot of Don, sipping on Don Julio right here next to me. If we get any of these done in the first half, I will take the shot at Don Julio. We have 6.5 sacks, 3 turnovers. Excuse me. We already have 1. So if it gets done in the first half, we'll take that shot. Denver rushing yards over 145 and Miami passing yards 320. We need a total of 6 passing TDs, 3 rushing touchdowns. So it looks like Ayo thought this game would be very spicy, very mindful, and we're not going to say the D word. So wifey said demure, not me. So there's that. Play action fake. He's going over the top. The Broncos are there to pick it off. Turner Yale with the second pick of the first quarter. And this Broncos defense is not to be slept on. Although statistically they look like absolute dog water, they are a
He's
top.
over there somewhere.
And we get a he's over there somewhere. Rushing defensively, they were top 5, top 5th. So there is that. Moving forward now. The Broncos have the ball for their second possession. They already scored the first time. So it looks like Vail's supreme passing offense. And again, this offense was the #1 passing team in all of AGS this season. Down 3-0, 2 picks already by Tua. Turn the ball over. Corner route, Poppy. Greg Dulcich with a beautiful 20-yard catch. Jukes 2 guys inside. He might be going to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. Giddy up, horsey. They already are on and into the end zone. First passing touchdown of this game. It is a 10-0 lead for the Denver Broncos. Sorry, the Denver Broncos, not the Denver Spookies. Not the Denver Spookies. We apologize. That is not a team name. Oh, they're going to let this one go, land at the 1-yard line, and then into the end zone. And that is going to lead to the touchback going to the 20-yard line. Who the F is that light skin? That is me. Do Spooky, that's me. I pop up on my own stream. You'll see JaVale be the referee today if we get a first down at some point. As Waddle, Henny waddled away. Gets an 8-yard gain. That light skin, the Spooky, that's me. Yes, me. Ooh, Spooky, that's me. The voice and the picture. Yes, that was me. It was a bad day. I didn't have a haircut, and I just said, this will be funny to put on stream. And here we are. You want me to update? Oh, that light skin? That's not me. And there's a fumble. There's a third turnover. The Dolphins don't know what the hell is going on right now. The Broncos are in complete control. If you're talking about that light skin right there, crazy, that is not me. That is Dylan Brooks. He's a basketball player. L'Chaim, I'm taking the shot now. The Don Julio has been consumed, so if things get weird, I do apologize. And there is a fake handoff to James Cook. He's going underneath flat route. And I believe that's Adam Trotman, the backup tight end. You thought it was... Yeah, you thought it was Tyrese. That's crazy. Stinky. Yo, that is insane. Remember, if you are here from any given Sunday, to log in using the game of the week, Sensu Bean at the bottom. They will not be Sensu Beans for long. Please remember that. This is going to be like your last glimpse at them. We're going to change them soon. I don't know how soon, but they're changing. I had an idea. I'm going to implement it. Yo, man, you see how he did him like that? That's crazy. And James Cook reading books and defenses for sure. And we've got our first down.
Fricka first down.
And referee Vail is being used against himself here. So there is that. Now, we've seen 3 turnovers by Miami right here live in the first quarter. When looking at the neon lineup for this game, it said only 1 pick would be thrown, no fumbles would be lost. So if you had the over for turnovers, GG's to you, no re. Here we go with Bo Nix using the sticks and getting into the end zone, 16-0. Spooky dookie. Spooky dookie. And you know, JaVale's gonna blame me, which is totally fine. I did just drink Blah Max, thank you for that. I literally took a shot of Don Julio just now. Yeah, Lil Joe took these Broncos pick number 32.
Ooh, you suck.
I don't suck, you do. You lost, remember? So there's that. Let's talk about those games, right? So the NFC side of things is done. And sadly, Fitz walks in right now. I had Fitz winning over Baldy. Don't kill me, Baldy, if you're here. The Vikings won earlier today, 24-7, based on what Madden is telling me. Excuse me. Itchy just won over Wheezy. I don't know the score of that game. Fakes the pitch. Has a man open middle of the field. Anthony Schwartz will bring this one down. It's a first down for the Dolphins.
First down.
Oh, I know. I was just being funny and making commentary because I didn't want to have a dead spot. So if y'all hear more jokes, I'm working on my dead spots. I realize during commentary sometimes we feel too many dead spots. Another interception. Cheap plug. What we are doing this year, we tried to do this last year, but we just did not execute. We didn't execute well last year. We did do some of them. We are uploading all games this year to the YouTube channel. We were going to do YouTube restreaming with these games. I don't think I want to do that. And there is going to be a sack of Bo Nix to Miami defense figuring it out. There is no weight Fitz. Yeah, he's getting 17-0 in the first quarter right here. Does not look good for Vail to start. We'll see what happens as this game goes on, however, because the game ain't over until the fat guy sings, and Wheezy has not sang yet. So game's not over yet. But it does not look pretty for Miami. We will see what happens through the other three quarters. And yes, it does look like Neon knows what they are talking about with these Broncos. Lil Joe Puss has been doing some great things. You saw him previously on the game of the week versus the Chargers. Going to throw this one here. Troy Franklin, the former Oregon Duck with Bo Nix, former teammates in college. This is the first year all the OGs not in the playoffs, and you got taken over by new users. Also, what's good, Ricky? I saw you come in, talk about your league, man. Appreciate you for popping up again. Yeah, I mean, I think you made a good point of Bang not making it, but I also think L made a great point in the chat. We had a timeout in the first quarter by Miami. Didn't like their defense. Bang plays way better with teams that stink, and the fact that he took the Chiefs at 1, it's not that he doesn't like the Chiefs. It's just that, you know, he touched grass, got sun this time around, and he got a job. The flat was open for a second, but somehow Greg Dulcich wide open, going for his second tutty on the day. $24 hours. Wheezy, I regret to inform you, these Broncos beat the Chiefs to make the playoffs. He's good. He has the Scream stamp of approval. I don't know what more to tell y'all when they get my approval. Did Vail just... We're going to speak on the other games. The Bengals and Colts, I do not know if they have a time just yet for when they are playing. I'm going in the chat now to see things. And the only other NFC game that is not done out of the three, the Giants versus the Falcons will be happening tonight at some point, it looks like. As Tua turned the ball over, looks to throw the ball to a corner route. Poppy picked off by Baron Browning. And Browning is looking to go down into the end zone for 6, and he's going to start this drive in the red zone. Well, we are 17 minutes in, and it is yeah. So what do you want to talk about? Give me a convo you guys like to have, and we can do that. Jesus Christ. Did he just almost fall in the end zone? The first quarter comes to an end. 24 skunk. As our good friend Snipes would say, nose wipe season. Do karaoke. Yeah, I'm going to take a line from Wheezy. Remember, if you have not done the game of the week button in the bottom, touchdown, James Cook. If you have not already, good to see you, Smitty. If you guys have not already hit the Sensu bean at the bottom from AGS and talk your team name in that button, please do so. At least get your credit. Do what you got to do. Even if you show up and go, we understand. Depending on when it is, yeah, I got to talk to T-Nice tomorrow and figure that out. And Braxton Barrios will just bring this here. Yeah. Stinky. Fresh cut Wheezy tells you guys stinky. So yeah, I just maybe I should go grab some more Don. Oh, the Don is still next to me. What do you know? Should I just get on camera and do the Don dance? Is that allowed during game of the week? I don't know. A's open. He throws it. It's wide open for Jonnu Smith, and he's going to get the catch for a 8-yard gain. Space Jam powers removed is crazy. That is so disrespectful. Handoff is to Dante Foreman. The journeyman going to pick up a first down for the Dolphins.
Fricka first down.
My boy Ayo came in and did the eyes instead of his team name. I am crying. Well, technically, as long as y'all do it, they know y'all team, so that's fine. Maybe we go back to the original format of that. I don't know. Yeah. The other games, right? That's what we're talking about. So yeah, Itchy won over Wheezy after Wheezy won to basically get in the playoffs over Itchy. Not sure how he allowed that. As Tyreek Hill finally gets a catch, his first one for a frickin' first down. We're not going to bring the referee back on the screen. So Baldy moves on. I was here to witness a first career playoff win, and you know it's so. Okay, so clearly you know why I paused. You thought it was a pick, and so did I. Yeah, I don't blame you if you turn this off. This is a disgusting pick. Whew. This has led me to an idea, right? What I'm gonna do is go into my files on my computer. There is no way Marvin Mims just won a one-on-one and got a first down. Wow. And these Dolphins fans do not like what they are seeing. But as I look at these team selection things and I look at the weaknesses that I listed out for these Dolphins, it looks like I was completely wrong. They don't need run stoppers. They OL is definitely weak no matter what. That's the only thing I was right about. AO says I need to know what happened. He's thrown 4 interceptions. He threw 3 in the first quarter. Like, if you're just here, just joining and just figuring out what the hell's going on, it's been field goal Broncos, interceptions Dolphins, touchdown Broncos, interception Dolphins, touchdown Broncos, fumble Dolphins, touchdown Broncos, and yeah, every turnover has been a touchdown. Corner route Poppy, he can't get outside as Cortland Sutton. Yeah, so since he's out round 1, it looks like JaVale is going to be out of here as well, unless he can come back from down 31 zip. Y'all know I love telling my 31-0 story. Big RIP to our guy GP, Greg, man. That Harlem Hospital game. Anytime I get to a 31-0 game, whether commentated or I just see it on the stream, I always think about that. I don't mean to, get quiet or emotional as another pick happens. This is insane. Yeah, sorry. I guess I haven't really talked about it enough. Just the whole situation, man. I'm always be a big mental health component for people, whether I piss you off or not, joke too much or not. I genuinely do mean, like, if you have something you need to get off your chest, there is a spot in the chat where you can do that. Everybody doesn't have great days. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I hate to segue this way. Vale's not having a great day in this game. He is absolutely getting demolished by the Broncos. And again, the Broncos were the 32nd pick in the entire team draft. And here they are once again, year one, making the playoffs. The last time we saw the Broncos picked at 32, they won the Super Bowl with Bang. That was Bang's first bowl in any given Sunday. And surprisingly, Bang, who picked first, is not in the playoffs at all. We know, again, the NFC side of things, even with the last game, the winner of Giants and Falcons will move on to play the Washington Commanders as Greg Dulcich drops a touchdown in the end zone. So, yeah, the winner of the Giants and Falcons will travel out to Washington to play the number 1 seed Washington Commanders. I believe the winner of this game, let me actually go look really quick and not lie to the folks. So the Dolphins are the 2 seed. If they lose this game, Denver would automatically travel to Houston and play Gons, the 1 seed. Gons being the 1 seed is still insane. I don't know how y'all allowed that. I'm still mad at y'all for that. So yeah, we do know the brackets. Basically, no matter what happens going forward, unless JaVale comes back, this game is pretty much over, and the Broncos will be moving on to the Texans. And then the other matchup will be Cincinnati or Indianapolis hosting the Buffalo Bills, as Blymax was the 6th seed, but he did win his game versus the Chargers, 37-28 last night, or early this morning. We watched that game. So let me tell y'all what I see that is wrong with JaVale's offense. I love my guy Vale. I talk highly of him all the time, no matter what team he uses. I think JaVale has to get out of this corner route situation. Like, the Dolphins are a solid team, but like all I keep seeing are street corners. I'm not seeing any real route development by JaVale, and that's not his style. That's not his game. That's not what he's good at. You know, he's not taking those give them to me shots right now, and he does not look like himself. Like, he does not look like the JaVale that most people know, as we get to a 2-minute warning here, 34-0. So yeah. To a empty backfield, getting blitz, gonna chuck to the cheetah chuck, catch, gonna go 80 yards. Finally, Miami's on the board. You know, in the gambling world, we always say you just gotta see one go through. Same thing in the NBA, just gotta see one go through, and one has went through now. 34-7 in favor of the Broncos. Ricky asked, what do you think of the idea of renting a player for fantasy football? I'm not a big fantasy football person. The people in the chat may be better to ask than me, so I will defer to the chat. I am not a big fantasy football person anymore at all. Like, knowing fantasy football and me, I would have been the guy to pick the all injured team and been pissed off and quit this year. That's me. And AO, I do agree with you. You know, playing with fast folks does make you want to play fast, but it's not the best option. As it stands right now, it's just very, very scary. Like, it's a 20. Damn, I can't even count right now. You know it's bad when you gotta go to your calculator. 27-point game. My brain just malfunctioned for a second. And James Cook is not doing anything in that backfield, but Bo Nix is having the day of his life, the coming out party, if you will, in these playoffs. So again, next round, it looks like you're going to see Broncos Texans. Winner of Colts Bengals will lead the Buffalo Bills to their stadium, depending on who wins. Proper rush out there because he got blitz from the side and then throw into the ground with men in coverage. Will lead to 3rd and 14 with 1:26 left in the first half. And again, I do agree, like, the speed makes you want to do certain things, but on Fortnite, I think that just needs to be a myth moving forward. So Jay, usually that is exactly what I do, but again, I have had a shot of Don Julio. My brain is not working in that capacity. Free interception for Miami. Smith is going to get a pick there. Yeah, so talking more about these wagers, We currently are at a score of 41 points total. We are 24 off of going over. I do not know how many pass yards Tua has currently, and he hands it off to Dante Foreman. Cannot run the ball, 0 yards gained. Denver rushing yards is going to go all the way under. Bo Nix became a passer today, so I pray that y'all had under for rushing yards. Excuse me. Passing touchdowns, I believe we have 5 out of the 6 needed already. And Jonnu Smith got caught up in that 5-yard area. Will not get the catch for a first. Cook booked, if you will. All right, so I have, and Fitz, can you confirm this is real before I say it out loud? As Jalen Waddle makes the catch of a lifetime, first down.
Fricka first down.
I'm gonna wait until I get the intel before I say that. So yeah, that's crazy. Tua, quick pass to Foreman, gets hands on the ball and just drops it. So yeah, if you are here and wondering where Devin A-Chain is, A-Chain is hurt. He will not participate in these playoffs, I believe, unless Vel makes the bowl, as Reek gets the handoff, speeds to the outside, gets past one man, but loses a yard. I was asking if you could confirm what you dropped in the chat was true, in that basically drinking my LOA is crazy. Well, look, shots on me. I got one too. I was trying to confirm what you said in chat. Is that confirmed before I say it out loud? RPO and Foreman is just stuff. It looks like the Broncos just came prepared for whatever Miami was going to throw them. Like, there was not a chance the Broncos wanted to lose this game, is how this is currently going. Absolutely insane. 4th and goal. Vel is not going for the points. Man is open on the sit down. He goes outside. Tyreek for 2. And while this was a 31-0 game, he has cut the lead down to 20 points. But for the wager reasons, damn. So I do have breaking news for you all. The Bengals have been awarded a forced win. It looks like playoffs will be advancing tonight. Because it looks like the last game is scheduled for 9:30 EST. So tune in to either Bodge or Omega stream at 9:30. Because Giants and Falcons is the last wild card game. Unfortunately, the Colts are unavailable much this week due to work. So the Bengals will receive the forced win, and the winner of this game will be headed on to Houston for the Texans, which is going to look like the Broncos currently. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So shout out to L, gets a free W in the wild card round. Definitely not how he wants to win. I know L is a competitor. I know he wants to actually play and get things figured out. But it looks like L will be taking on Blymax at some point in that divisional round right now. The post route is wide effing open. Cortland Sutton touchdown. As Inside Out 2 goes to Disney Plus today, we have an Inside Out score right now, or an Outside In rather, 41-14. And this is only halftime. Mind you, I believe that was the 6th passing touchdown. Yeah, that was the 6th passing touchdown. So wagers look decent for most folk. We're going to halftime with a score of 41-14 in Hard Rock Stadium. And yeah, it looks eerily similar to that game right now. Like, now that I think about it, I'm going to the wager channel in general because I want to see how many people put Broncos on this tab. A lot of guys got Bengals. Bengals did, in fact, win in a forced win. It doesn't hurt anybody unless you got Colts. But yeah, unless you had Broncos, you are cooked. But either way it goes, a lot of your wagers were cooked anyway because a lot of you guys took Chargers as Virgil is verging. He's going to try to take this kick return to the crib, but he gets to the 14-yard line of Miami. Just a very ugly game all the way through for these Dolphins. Nothing going in their favor. So Blymax currently has the only perfect wager that I'm looking at right now. Just Blymax. So Blymax has a chance to win 12 wager points. Every other wager is dead. Literally every other wager is dead. Blymax has Seahawks, Giants, Broncos, Bills, Bengals, Vikings. He currently, if this game holds up, will be 5 out of 6 correct. He just needs the Giants to win later tonight. I'm just gonna go type that in the chat for them. Yeah, like Blymax might be the only guy to win wager points this week. It's actually insane. As Bro Nix would take this Broncos offense from the 19-yard line. They started at the 14 here, so they lost 5 yards. Clock draining, man in cheat motion will not move fast enough, and there's a timeout from the Bronx. Bo Nix with room to run on 3rd and 15. Going to try to stay as a passer first. Chucks one just into the ground. The Dolphins cannot pick it off. Yikes. The field goal is on the way. It will be a 44-14 game, back up to a 30-point lead. Absolute domination here by the Broncos. You can't put it any other way. Very, very big shock. Very, very big shock. Toothy, so sad you're not playing, man. Big stink binks. Big stinkadoodles. Tua not trying to turn the ball over. Oh my Lord. Micah Hyde Jekyll's his way into the end zone. If you want to get into this league here, click on that Discord link in that very next message and ask to be put on the wait list. They will get you situated. Yeah, perfect accuracy does not stop a good defensive read, unfortunately. Sorry we took the sound off there. Yeah, that is insane. But I am being told that they can play on a certain day of the week. They are cool with not advancing so fast. And I don't plan to commentate any games tomorrow. Cowboys versus Giants is on Amazon Prime. I am truly trying to limit my commentary today as there are no football. Well, let me correct that. No NFL. College, I don't really give a damn. Miami's good again. We're lit. Go Hurricanes. Hill is not open. He forces it anyway. Somehow he gets the catch in front of Surtain and gets a first.
Fricka first down.
Referee JaVale, I need the refs to be on your side so you can come back in this game, brother. Tua's going to get hit on the throw. It hits a helmet of Teron Armstead, or excuse me, Connor Williams. In 2nd and 10. Quick inside cook there. It's Waddle on a first down. 30-yard line for Miami. They are just trying to get back to the locker room. I genuinely don't know what y'all want me to say. I'm just very shocked. He lobs one to Waddle. Waddle can't get there fast enough. 2:56 left in the game. I'm assuming the fourth quarter will be chewed out massively. This is insane. Yeah, so to my knowledge, it looks like Colts and Bengals is a force win Bengals unless something changes. He picks it off again. The Broncos are going to cover the over by them damn selves. When I tell y'all, it is currently a 44-point game. 2 back-to-back pick sixes. So as it currently stands, the wager winnings look like Broncos spread, over, under, over, over. I am, this is rough. Gonna chuck this outside to Schwartz, and Surtain is there, can't pick it off, but Schwartz will drop it. Rough goings. You know, now that I think Vail would be going off-season mode after this game, I do think that getting rid of the speed and getting more prime position players will be effective for him. Another intentional grounding, his 3rd of the game. I am genuinely trying to figure it out. I'm trying, and I am as Tyreek Hill bounces one to the outside, he might be gone, and he is. An 89-yard TD grab, 3rd touchdown. Mathis is actually going to catch him. Wow. Wait. You just caught 99 speed, Tyreek Hill? Whoa. Oh, something's not adding up. Damari Mathis has 93 speed, 76 pursuit. How the hell? Oh, he didn't even step out. All right, yeah, Madden is just on Madden time now. That's rough. If there was ever a coming out party to show that I am not a joke, it would be this game for the Broncos. Lil Joe, again, in the playoffs and the number 2 winner in the division of the AFC West, the gauntlet, if you will. Absolutely destroying Miami, as Pierre Strong Jr., a fan favorite in any given Sunday, will get knocked down to 8. Yeah, with A-Chan hurt, he really don't got a choice. Yeah. I truly do not. I really am trying to find the words. I don't think there are any. You know what's even funny? Oh my Lord. So I'm gonna make a bold statement here that I think is gonna happen after this game. Tua is currently an X Factor quarterback. I think this game is gonna demote him to superstar. He's thrown about 7 picks. Like, he's gonna lose Omaha, persistent, and gunslinger, and just be a dead man. 87 throw power, yeah, it is spooky dookie. It's gonna lead us to the end of the third quarter. Man, oh man. Broncos have scored 17 points in every quarter of this game. Bo Nix and friends look like they will chew clock and get up out of here. He started as a superstar and then got him to X Factor, and James Cook, oh my Lord, goes on a 44-yard run. Clock is still ticking whether no matter what. As long as they're above the 2-minute warning, they're fine. Yeah, this is just insane. Cook handoff, bounce outside, can't get past Jaron Curse. It's 3rd and 6. Yes, Dro, it is a playoff game. It got out of hand in the first quarter. Like it was 24-0 first quarter. Like it was very it was 31-0 at one point. And we are just here now at 58-14, just very shocking is like the least used word I would want to use here. This is just like, y'all have ever seen or ever played Call of Duty and you've played domination? They don't do mercy. Like the score be like 200 to like 57. That's what kind of game this is right here. Absolute unit domination by the Broncos. Like that is exactly what happened here. This is a game I think the Dolphins will not forget, simply because if they were at full power, they probably would feel better about their play style. But as it stands, Achane being out did not help, but he did have Waddle and Reek. Tua just couldn't throw the ball. Like every route concept was the same. Not that it was spam, but he just didn't have it set up to where it was beneficial enough for him to run a different offense. It just wasn't beneficial. There was nothing beneficial about it. So yeah, that is where we currently are. It's a very unfortunate end to the season for the AFC East champions, but they'll have to figure it out, and Tua might, I don't know. This is absolutely insane. Dante Foreman takes the handoff and is tackled down to a 2-yard gain. Coming up at 8:45, though, you are going to see Saints and Packers here on the channel. The MEL League will have their weekly game of the week on Night Scream TV pop off. You're going to see my friends Sin and Swag go at it. A double S game, if you will. Foreman takes the handoff, going to get up and pass Damari Mathis. Is going to get a first down. Foreman takes another handoff, gonna bounce to the outside, not as fast as A-Chain tries to dead leg a man. And it'll lead to a first down at least. Definitely a game I think Vel would want back. Yeah. Two-minute warning. Vel is the Bronco. Not the Broncos, excuse me, the Dolphins, yes. Vel is the Dolphins, yes. Somehow, some way, Jonnu Smith with a Moss, and it won't matter too much. Just under a minute to go here. Yeah, this is cooked food, man. But JaVale will do the honorable and take the kneel down and lose this game with honor. 58-14. Lil Joe moves on and plays Gons and the Texans next round. Last game coming up tonight will be at 9:30. It will be the what do you call those? The Falcons versus the Giants. Bodge is taking on Omega. Winner of that game will go on to play AO in the Commanders. So GG's to the Broncos and Dolphins. Way more so to the Broncos as they cooked here. And we'll see you guys at about 8:45 for our second game of this doubleheader tonight, man. And hope we see you guys there. Later, folks.